week, our staff has been so excited to have a guest before. Everyone is thrilled that you're here, as is the audience, obviously.
Oh my God.
Thank you for being here. Congratulations on everything. Your new album, Forever is a Feeling, was described as the most romantic album of 2025.
Cute.
What a perfect time to have you here. The most romantic season in the holiday of Halloween. So romantic.
I know a lot of people who got together on Halloween.
I bet you do.
I feel like...
The costumes alone.
I know. I mean, everyone's in their sexiest little thing.
Oh, yeah.
So I feel
Totally.
like a lot of love starts there.
You... In sexy little things?
I guess so.
It totally does. I want to talk about the creative process for writing this album. You talked about how this was your first time really exploring writing love songs. What do you think makes a great love song?
I love songs that admit that you don't know everything. I think that some love songs that I still love are like, I need you forever, or I'll die without you, or something. And though those are great songs, I don't think it's like aspirational, so...
It's a little dramatic
right?
when you think about it.
So I tried to write a lot of songs that were still very passionate, but based in the reality that like everything passes, including maybe the love that you're so passionate about in the moment, but it's still worth doing.
Yeah. I love that you said writing is the research project of my own thoughts. What was the writing process like for this album compared to other previous albums?
I guess on my other records, I was writing about things that happened years ago, like processing them finally. Have you ever done therapy? Wait, I shouldn't ask. Anyways, like
can we treat this like a session now?
Sure.
I can't get enough therapy.
Do we have
yes,
tissues?
yes, please bring them out.
But like in therapy, sometimes there's like a red alert crisis and you need to talk about that as it's happening. And then other times you're like, you know what? I'm ready to talk about my mom 10 years ago or something. Love you, Mom. I don't know. I'm not talking about you in therapy at all.
No, but we're all talking about our mothers in therapy, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like, I think those records are more like, oh, let's go look at the backlog, whereas this record was like, what is happening to me? I need to be thinking about it right now because I have decisions to make, and so it felt very urgent.
Yeah. I want to talk about your song Lost Time. There's a lyric that really stuck with me. Nothing lasts forever, but let's see how far we get. So when it comes my time to lose you, I'll have made the most of it. Which feels equal parts deeply romantic and cynical all at the same time.
I don't know about cynical. It's sad.
Yeah.
Like just loss in general.
Right.
But I think that that's real, because whether you lose the person because you're not right for each other anymore, or, you know, death comes. Why am I always doing this?
It's a very uplifting album. It is so uplifting.
I think it is.
No, it truly is. It truly is.
No, but it isn't.
It is. It's deeply romantic and so inspiring and so beautiful. I want to talk about how fame has impacted your creative process. You had this incredibly successful solo career, and then you got together with your boys, and Boy Genius took off like crazy. And you reached this insane amount of fandom and fame. How does that impact your creative process when it comes to writing? Because you're writing from such a deep personal place, but you also have this other thing happening, which is this massive fame. Mm-hmm. Do you have to deal with those two things at the same time, or do you not let it affect you?
Luckily, writing, I don't really know how it's happening. Like, I think I tend to write just whatever is coming to mind. And so sometimes I'll write about the experience of being known more because it's odd and it changes your personal relationships. Like, I think a really widespread feeling that like friends of mine have had, and I have too, is that you're the same guy, but everyone else changes. You're like, wait, why do you think I'm different?
Yeah.
But you are different as much as anyone else is. It's just that everyone's watching you, so it's more obvious.
Right. I say that like I know, like, oh, right,
Right.
totally,
No, you do
yeah,
know.
because I'm so famous.
No,
I
but
totally get it, Lucy.
You are.
No.
I'm in your house actually right now. So this is your table.
This is my table.
Yeah.
Yeah. My table.
Yeah.
Let's not forget. You heard her. You've said before that you don't see any separation between politics and art. Do you look at those two things as clearly one influences the other, but what came first for you? Was it freedom of expression that led you to music, or did you just wake up and go, holy f***, I can sing, and that led you to explore your expression?
I think that when you're born, you have every art available to you, and what actually happens is you are told or you think, I can't do it. Like, you do wake up singing. Everybody wakes up singing. Everybody wakes up having images in their head and dreams and things, so I'm just lucky that no one told me I couldn't, or like no one got annoyed. It takes such a small thing when you're a kid, like if an adult says like, be quiet one time, you don't know if they mean for 5 minutes or the rest of your life, so.
This is like a therapy session.
I know.
You would make a great therapist, by the way. I think you should keep doing what you're doing, but just know that you're also a great therapist.
I have an off-ramp if needed.
What was that like growing up in your household? You must have had parents that were incredibly encouraging. Were you singing all the time?
Yeah,
from the time
shout out Sandy and Ben. I don't know. I'm like working. But my mom is an elementary school music teacher, and my dad is a freelance graphic designer. So they both thought it was very important to make me do things. There was actually a rule in my house that I wasn't allowed to say I was bored. It was treated as a bad word equal to the real bad ones. And my punishment was that I had to make a drawing. And my dad would be like, oh, you said you're bored? 5 drawings.
Oh.
And it'd be like being grounded.
I'm going to steal that.
You can.
I'm going to use that with my son, because I will say, I truly believe that some of, like, for my son anyway, like his best ideas come from when he's incredibly and deeply bored.
Boredom is very fruitful. People should not be scared of that.
I'm stealing that. You don't mind, right?
No.
I'll give you credit.
Give Ben Dacus credit. Yeah.
Honestly, your parents must be so proud of you.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah, they did a good job.
Thanks.
Your song, Best Guest, has been used by your fans for proposals and weddings so much that you decided to get ordained and have been performing weddings at your concerts. How did you decide to start doing that? What inspired that?
I wish I had thought of it a long time ago, but we started doing this in July, and I gave people like 3 days notice before our first show of tour, and people showed up and had their marriage licenses and danced on stage, and every city that we've played since, people have signed up to get married, and it's been really sweet. The thought occurred about a year ago when Trump took office, and it just, he came for trans rights so quickly, and that affected so many of my friends, and my mom actually was like, he's gonna come for gay marriage and or marriage equality, and I think it's November 7th that they're hearing some cases in the Supreme Court that might affect equal rights. Who knows? Whatever the case is, it's just such a colossal, miserable waste of time to try and why? It's very confusing. So I just thought it would be fun, and it's really sweet, and I think we did 154 couples.
Wow, that's incredible. Now, if some of those marriages don't go well, do you do annulments for the encore?
We talked about this.
You did?
I don't know how, no.
Hopefully you don't have to do that.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Yeah, God willing.
Yeah.
You're performing tonight. Your song, Modigliani, my favorite lyric in this song, you make me homesick for places I've never been before. Can you talk about the inspiration behind this song?
Yeah, my friend was on tour in Singapore, and I had COVID, and I was laying on the floor trying to. I'm basically saying the lyrics now, so this is going to sound very funny when I play it. But I was literally on the floor trying to go to sleep, and I was like, I wish I could call her. She actually sang on the song. It's Phoebe, who's in Boy Genius as well, and she was just in a different part of her day, and so just that feeling of like wherever the people you love are, just feeling like a kindredness with whatever they're touching, or like if someone who's really close to your heart goes somewhere you've never been, a piece of you is actually there. Yeah.
I love that that came out of you having COVID. When I have COVID, I binge watch Love Island, and that's pretty much the extent of it. You are so inspiring. Thank you for being here. I cannot wait to watch you perform.
Thank you.
Forever is a Feeling. The Archives is out now. Be sure to stay tuned.